Hello and welcome. My name is Bill Ganz, and you're coming to our studios here live on Mid-Wilshire for Social Networking Today. And today, our third group we're talking about is Anthony from foodbyte.com. He has created the most magnificent platform for social networking in what they call niche subjects. And it's about very high-end gourmet lifestyle and food and wine and the Epicurean life. But when he and I were talking about this plan early on, I thought, that's so magnificent. It is such a unique vertical. And today I want to welcome Anthony. Welcome.
Thanks, Bill. Pleasure to be here.
Well, I have to ask my first question here on our Mid-Wilshire studios. Anthony, tell us about your hat.
Well, this is actually a Yomiuri Giants hat, and it was sent to me by one of our FoodByte users, which came to me in the mail. I wasn't expecting it, and I thought today would be an appropriate day to roll it out.
Well, definitely. We're here today rolling out foodbyte.com. I had gone around and done some interviews for the AP, and Anthony had, and actually the shows began airing live today globally about foodbyte.com and the launch, and it's really a magnificent social network, and it's really a collaborative, high-end lifestyle. It's amazing, but give us a background on why you created FoodByte against all these other social networks. Why is this going to be so gigantic?
Well, I think that what we do that's a little bit different than everyone else is that we take food at its very core and we provide a service that allows people to share their culinary wisdom with other people. And we think that that's tremendously important. And food enthusiasts, whether they are the home cook, the weekend warrior, the professional chef, the specialty food company, whatever their particular vested interest in food is, we provide a very simple service that allows people to exchange information at its very core. You know, it's funny, today, before I came into the studio, I was exchanging information with someone in Singapore about satay, and I thought, what a tremendous way to tap into the culinary wisdom of people around the planet.
Tell us a little bit about your background. I know that you have a food background and you have a business background, you have a finance background, you've had a magnificent career, but your true love and your true passion, as you said, you're far more outcome-oriented than you are income-oriented. And I thought, that's a really unique thing in this sort of downed economy. But the truth is you followed that by saying you made the most amount of money in your career pursuing your outcome and not income. And I think that's such a timely message for everybody. But how does food and FoodByte and all this bring family together and friends and business? What was the origin of the thought?
Well, it's a real simple one, Bill. Food connects people. If you take a look at from the traditional Sunday meal to restaurant gatherings, to meeting up with friends, to the very essence of our existence, everyone has a commonality in food. And what the objective at FoodByte is that what we want to connect people through a common interest, whether one person has a particular knowledge asset and another person is seeking that knowledge. We want to provide a real easy service to connect wherever these people may be. It may be someone around the block or it may be someone around the globe. Our idea is that connecting people to tap into their culinary wisdom is where the future in food is going to lay.
You know, it's sort of the collective consciousness of this Epicurean lifestyle. And Anthony's vision for this isn't just, you know, how to cook a hot dog, but you probably could do that there. I actually put in one of the queries, how to barbecue Chateaubriand. I meant that because the thicker steaks are difficult to cook. And actually, I got a number of responses back. But what in the whole scope of this network is different against, there are some other social networks out there, Yelp is one, there are several others, but to me, I know the answer, but I want you to answer this because this was the intriguing thing to me that I thought was so magnificent about your network. Tell the viewing audience what's so unique against the other social networks that are sort of food genre based.
Well, we tap into the real-time web. The idea is that whether you're looking for a hot dog or whether you're looking for a Chateaubriand, We want to give people the opportunity to, whatever their interest at a given point in time is, to be able to search the wisdom of other people. Because if you're in Chicago and you're looking for a hot dog, you need a tip as to where to go, and somebody with FoodBite might be able to provide that tip while they're standing in line at a hot dog joint. What better place to get a tip from? There's nobody I would rather speak with when I'm craving a dog than somebody who's standing in line, who's just taken their first bite and says, you know what, this dog's good enough that I'm going to share the idea with somebody else. I think that that's incredibly important. And if somebody's looking for a Chateaubriand, why not have someone who's sitting at a restaurant be able to say, you know, this Chateaubriand is fantastic. There's nothing more valuable than having a real-time endorsement. And so tapping into the culinary wisdom and experiences of people as they're happening is critically important. It's the future of the web as far as food is concerned.
Who uses FoodBite dynamically? Who's the customer for this Epicurean lifestyle?
Smart people use FoodBite, Bill. I have to tell you that right off of the bat. FoodBite is for the home cook, it's for the professional chef, it's for specialty food companies, it's for restaurants. If you have an interest, whether it's a personal interest or a professional interest, FoodBite is a great way to connect with people. We tap into the wisdom of our audience, we crowdsource answers to questions, and we bring food to a whole new level.
What most has surprised you about, we talked about this before in the green room, and you and I talk a lot offline, but what surprised you the most about the early results in your pre-launch?
Okay, this part's really interesting. We are just shy of 4 weeks old. We have thousands of users on FoodBite. But the part that really caught my attention is that we have users in 41 countries right now in just shy of 4 weeks of being in operation. That to us is astounding. I'm noticing that even my mom, who's using FoodBite, thanks Mom, that she has made friends with people in Saudi Arabia and in Singapore. It's unbelievable, the power of the web.
What today, Anthony, is the future of FoodBite? There are so many things developing with the neural net and bots and the semantic web and all these things that are really, I just think, in their infancy, and you and I both sit around developing these networks and working with networks. But what's the future for FoodBite as it pertains to how it's going to make the experience better?
Well, we look to our users for that. We're in development. We've got a couple of interesting concepts that are in the pipeline right now that we plan on rolling out in the next couple months. We, of course, would, I don't want to steal my own thunder by coming out with them right now, but let's just say that we're going to make FoodBite more accessible to people on the go.
What, in your final 30 seconds here, where can people go and what should they do to get signed up on FoodBite and experience this event?
Well, FoodBite is free to everybody. So go to foodbite.com, create an account. You should be able to do it in 15 seconds. Invite your friends and keep up with what they're doing right now in food. Everybody wants to know what their friends and family are eating, and FoodBite provides the best way to get there.
I'm Bill Ganz, and this is our episode today on foodbite.com with Anthony. And I want to thank you for joining us here in the studios at Social Networking today in our Mid-Wilshire studios. Join us again and stay posted to our content that we'll be putting up live here. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.